Hi, my name is Jim Lahey, and we are at the Sullivan Street Bakery on West 47th Street, and we're going to make for you a very simple recipe, Scozzese, which is my version of British shortbread, because I always like to give an Italian spin to almost everything that I do. What makes a shortbread cookie delicious is the texture more than anything else, the ratio of sugar, butter, and flour. It's a very simple recipe, only 4 ingredients necessary: flour, butter, sugar, and just a little bit of salt. And it's so easy to produce and so easy to make. So today we're going to show you 2 different versions of the shortbread. One chocolate version, cioccolato, and then the other version is going to be the plain old flour. To get started, what you'll need is a bowl of flour, 150 grams approximately. We have 50 grams of sugar, and we have 3 grams of salt. I'm having a look down. And we're gonna stir these together like so, just like this. Just gonna mix it all together. And then we're gonna add 113 grams, basically 1 stick of butter that's very soft. As you can see, it is kind of gooey. And then all we're gonna do is we're just gonna mix it together until it forms a dough. I want the dough to be malleable and moldable. So here, for this version, for the plain old shortbread, I'm just gonna use this French tart pan, and I'm just gonna take the dough, no oil, no butter, and I'm just gonna press it out. I'll use a little bit of flour if need be, and I'll press it out into a disc. Now, I can make this as thick or as thin as I want. I could also have rolled it as well, and if you refrigerate the dough, it will become more malleable. And then you take a fork and dimple or perforate. It's just to help it bake evenly and prevent it from like popping up a little bit. You know, so you can always edit. And then if you want to divide this, you can do something like this, score it. If you want to have like little wedges, like a pizza pie kind of type idea. You want to put it into a preheated oven at 400 degrees for anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes. In the book we say 18 to 20, so we're going to do that right now. So now if you're feeling really ambitious, you've just conquered the first ever simple Scozzese, my Scozzese, which is going to be the title of my next book, My Scozzese. So same procedure as before. I have 150 grams of flour, 3 grams of salt, 50 grams of sugar, and now to make it one of my favorite versions of this cookie with cocoa, 25 grams of cocoa. I'm gonna stir all the dry ingredients together. You could use a whisk, you could use a fork, you could use your fingertips like this, it's totally cool. Although, maybe a fork is best. And then we're gonna take our 1 stick of butter, 113 grams, and very gently remove it from here. Don't worry about the extra dry ingredients. If the dough is a little stiff, you can always add a pinch or 2 of butter. Shortbread is really about finding that balance between the butter and the dry ingredients, the butter and the flour. So I'm just going to work the dough together until it is malleable. You could roll it out, but I'm going to use my hands because they're here and it's easy, and why not? So I'm going to push the dough out to a desired thickness. I can use the edge of this dough scraper, bench knife, kind of tidy up the edges, and then I can make a half, and I can make another half here, and then I can just take the fork. So we're going to take our 2 shortbreads, shortbread 1 and shortbread 2, and we're going to put them to the taste test in about 25 minutes. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great time baking at home.